So the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special was absolutely incredible and is easily the best Marvel Disney Plus TV show released so far, but I don't think it's perfect as it's not without its own problems, but it's such a brilliant fun ride and feels totally like a James Gunn project. What is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Lifestyle Critic. I hope you're having a brilliant day. So in this video, we are going to be reviewing and breaking down Guardians of the Galaxy, the Christmas holiday special, which is set in between Thor Love and Thunder. So after all of the adventures with Thor, and before, of course, the big, massive movie, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So this is also serving as the conclusion of Phase 4. And some people are calling it Guardians 2.5, which I think is a really apt name for it. And it really does feel like a very true James Gunn project in terms of big, massive, outlandish set sequences, outrageous and outlandish characters, truly bonkers things taking place, and an absolutely incredible musical score, which really does make you get into the mood. And I think they had a really nice blend of a lot of different attributes and features in this film. For example, having true emotional moments which really do pull on the heartstrings, especially the final few minutes of this special. Like I said, of course, they have a lot of humor and a lot of laugh out loud moments and a great bit of storyline development taking place here too. But I do think that they definitely could have pushed all of those aspects a lot more, especially the start of this special, as it did take a little while to get into it. But by the end of it, you really do feel like you have watched something that really has added to the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe storyline, especially the reveal that Mantis is actually Peter Quill's real half-sister. And I really do think that they're going to really explore that so much more in the third Guardians film. And I love the character of Yondu, and I thought it was really sweet, all of the tender moments that they had, especially in the final few seconds of what this character was doing from a presence perspective. And I really loved Yondu and Peter's relationship, so it was really nice to explore this even further. But nobody can deny the fact that this special is totally Mantis and Drax's, and I think it's really great, as James Gunn felt outside of the Volume 2 Guardians film, these characters have somewhat been sidelined, so he really wanted to put them at the forefront, which I have to say, James Gunn is so good at that, isn't it? Taking B-level characters and really catapulting them into the mainstream, and once again, he is doing that with Mantis and Drax, and all of their moments were really, really funny, and also they were showing what true powerhouses these two guys are. I mean, Mantis, if she ever decided to be a villain, she could be so deadly, as she can pretty much manipulate anybody that she wants, and I really do think that they showed her powers really, really well here. Kevin Bacon was fine. I do think that they could have definitely set it up a lot more outside of this simplistic narrative of, you know, Peter Quill just really loves Kevin Bacon. And I feel like the production and all of the people behind the scenes probably thought that all of the Kevin Bacon jokes were a lot funnier than they actually were, which is a little bit disappointing, as this was pretty much the entire setup of this special. And I definitely think that they could have pushed it so much more, both from a narrative point of view as well as from a jokes point of view. But from what they did do in this special, it is pretty decent, and you really get to see how the rich and famous live, as Kevin Bacon's mansion house was so incredible. And I love just running around LA. That was really, really cool, and really showing how dark actually it is, the fact that everybody knows where all of these stars live. And on that point, I really like the concept of these two aliens who have no regard or understanding of how the whole world operates, and are just suddenly dropped into it, and then are just kind of working things out for themselves and taking pictures with everybody. I just thought it was really, really interesting, the lens that Mantis and Drax are bringing into the real world. And even though it didn't break the fourth wall in the way that Deadpool and She-Hulk do, I did think it was really nice how they did tap into it and pushed it as far as they could go, even though Rocket does kind of break the fourth wall in the post-credit scene. And on that point, even though Nebula, Peter Quill, Rocket and Groot are of course in this special, they definitely are the secondary characters, which, like I said, is a really interesting flip, as typically these guys are the main characters, and this special also served as introducing Cosmo's telekinetic abilities, which of course is going to be followed in the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I just cannot wait for. But you know, those are all of my thoughts and review for the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Now I'd love to hear what you thought of it, so please let us all know your thoughts in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.